So some news or rumors on Starfield. Now, regardless of what you think of the game, personally I liked it initially and spent a decent amount of time on it. But what's strange about Starfield in my eyes is it's the only game Bethesda have ever made where I've played the game, and since that initial few playthroughs and New Game Plus, I've never had any type of urge to want to return to the game after being it ever again, which is a shame because, to be honest, I think about Oblivion, Fallout 3, even Fallout 4, which I also have problems with, but ultimately after even 100 hours in Fallout 4, from me just giving it initial tries and then falling back, and of course you have Skyrim, Starfield just doesn't have that same staying power. But onto what's new with Starfield. Apparently, since the Shattered Space expansion, which did fail in essentially all ways possible, to be blunt about it, it didn't get players back in huge droves, and from what I heard, the quality wasn't high either. It was a huge squandering of what could have been a comeback moment for the game. Well, now it seems that the second expansion for Starfield is being pushed back, specifically to line up with the PS5 release, apparently in spring 2026, according to the new rumors. And now, while this can be kind of a sign of reflection for Bethesda and really trying to get this final shot in for Starfield before, let's be honest, they have to let it go by lining up the expansion and the PS5 release, that's the final highest potential of new sales possibly for Starfield, a new player injection, and that's it for Starfield unless something crazy happens. The whole of 2025 has essentially been silent or dead updates for the game on the official update front. Now, this can be a sign of them trying to do some sort of big Phantom Liberty cyberpunk moment maybe, but let's be honest, and I do want to make a bigger video about this at some point on my main YouTube channel, but I really don't think Starfield is a game at its core that can be saved in the eyes of many without fundamentally changing the DNA of the game. Whether you love or you hate the game, I feel that's just the truth. The way that the points of interest are set up, the way that the world is done, I really feel once you unpack that basic blueprint of how the worlds are, there isn't really anything saving that blueprint, if that makes sense. And at some point I do want to get into this a lot more, but what do you guys think about this? What do you guys think of Starfield? Do you love it, hate it? What do you think about this prospect of a final push? Can it be a eureka type of Phantom Liberty moment in your mind, or is it just something that happens, drop in the bucket, more of the same, the game dies, and Bethesda moving on to Elder Scrolls 6 in its entirety, which, to be honest, I think is going to happen regardless. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time, and like, subscribe.